Everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna play a game found on Steam called Do You Want to See Me? Codename Thesis. I believe it's in our Yandere Danesum. Let's begin. The ship of Theseus. What would happen if you were to rebuild something in its entirety from new material? Tear down the wrong mast and raise new lining sails. Replace the deck until what only new and refurbished wood remains. It will cost a lot of money. Cover every unsightly mark with clear paint. Such a thing could be considered repair, but are you truly fixing it? Or just replacing it? Both? Such a question has sparked long debate, but your answer is one far from the everyone else. Thesis is the reason it's even remembered at all. Without him, no one would even question its identity. Thus, it only is up to Theseus himself whether or not the ship truly is his. Though dew-covered windows, your head heard rain tickle in the fresh evening. It hasn't been long since you ordered, but the craving of I'm gonna say takoyaki was already unbearable, because I would want takoyaki. Breaks were seldom had. Thus, she sought to make them deliciously memorable. With an empty sigh, your gaze wandered until it met an unfortunate match. Okay, I love the animation. Cool eyes echo joy, recognition of their void's depths. Him. Surrounding him were coworkers, each of them attempting a conversation with him, but was met only with a small chuckle and hollow gaze. They seemed desperate for his attention. He's the boss? Yeah, he brushes past with swiftness, its target clear. Even your superiors appeal to him to no avail, and knowing he outranks you even here. They just go sit down next to us. He wore a cute smirk, joy sparking within him as he neared you. But her gaze averred, indifferent. You knew him, the chess master who only played a game of sacrifice. Your thoughts paused as plates fell gently on your table. Unfortunately, however, he was accompanied the meal, bearing 2 bottles. He slid one beckoning across the table. A treat, partner. So where do we work at? Although it seems a gift, his eyes made it seem indefeasible. Ignore. His offering was met with silence that he took as acceptance. Regardless of your choice, the issue wasn't disappearing. The heavy silence crowded the space left by his awkward presence, something you opted to ignore. All that mattered was your meal. Fish ASAP. Without a second thought, You wolfed down your meal, attempting to annihilate him and disappear. Embarrassingly, you were instead met with a chuckle. He took a small bite of his food. You seem new around here. I'm gonna see if I can... Very different line of work, maybe. His words were vague, as if he were speaking to mere passerby. Don't worry, you'll get used to it. Oh, I'm here if you need help. His fingers started to tap his face. Something changed in him. I do find it interesting, though. How you hide yourself in that room. It seems minuscule, barely describable between the tapping. But you could see through his uncreasing stare. How you hide from me. He was shaking. Suddenly his tapping stopped, replaced with a wary chuckle.
What am I saying?
What am I saying? I shouldn't pry where I'm not wanted. His gaze felt softer, akin to adoration. Still, you really are amazing. You're perfect. I'm really glad that you're here now. He leaned forward, walked entirely on you. His smile showed content and peacefulness, but its eyes held a glint of desire. Although he was close, you were uncomfortable. He drew on the line, and he made sure to stand just on the edge of it. Retract. It was a small change, the slight recall, but he noticed. He could see through your eyes that you weren't letting anyone in. A jealous smile on his face could only fall to some pout. He leaned back, retreating from the line, and returning to his own empty room. His expression felt hollow. Are you going to avoid me again? Yes. I felt eerily silent. Maybe clutter muffled, waving only the rain. It could have been the poorly lit spot, but it was a shadow that fell across his face. Breaking the silence, a sigh, followed by one last sip of the drink. He then left, leaving only a wad of cash. You heard a breath of relief, knowing you were safe. Yet you suddenly felt something behind you radiating heat. And from it, in him despair. The game of tag starts again, friend. Just as the pressure had appeared, it vanished. Ending 3. Maybe. His breath pauses momentarily, a smile shaking in his eyes. While a smile was still present, it felt cold, and from those frozen lips a chuckle.
Playing a game, are we?
Playing a game, are we? He rose from his seat, placing himself behind you. His hand gently fell to your shoulder as he whispered in your ear, hot breath against your neck.
Then, I think tag sounds nice.
I think tag sounds nice, no? Not another word spoken. He was gone. Ending 2. No. Like a dog wagging its tail, his expression beams with whimsy. I guess you could tolerate me.
I guess you can tolerate me.
Guess you could tolerate me. He took another sip of the drink before dropping it victoriously on the table. Rising from his seat, there's a certain spin on his step as he start towards the entrance.
Oh, I already paid for food, so order whatever.
I already paid for the food, so order whatever. Okay, order as much food as we can, so we can take leftovers. His expression was pure and sweet as he went to the exit, waving goodbye, shouting goodbye. And with a smile beneath, he mumbled one last thing.
Yes. You're mine.
Yes, you're mine. Ending 1. Athens. And that was You Want to See Me. If you like my content, please subscribe, like, help out, and comment below. See you guys next time.